Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Share a little something with y'all. This is a little Subaru, I believe it was SV2. SVX. It's one of the oddest Subaru cars I've ever seen in my life. Don't have regular windows. Of course, everything's up. 42,000 miles. See, it's got some oddly shaped windows. Got a velour or a swing dash. That's kind of odd. Power windows, power locks. Ripped leather upholstery. Of course, it is a 92 after all. These are neat when they first come out. This one's kind of neatly corrected. The hood's sprung on at one. Not opening. I'm guessing it opened. Anyway. Kind of an odd looking color all the way around. I don't even know if it's a V6 or a 4-cylinder or turbocharged or what. I just thought they were kind of neat when they first came out. Oh well, I'll stop in and open up the doors and take a look around. Ooh. Now there's one that I actually wouldn't mind having. It ain't a Chevy, but they're just as good running as Chevy. Of course, this one being back here with no price tag on it. Probably ain't for sale, or they've already got it sold, or somebody just missed the payment, they brought it back in, so they get them caught up again. Well, this one's a little scratched up, but there's something about these things. I just like the look of the front end of them. Been trying to talk my dad out of his, and this one's unlocked also. Doggone automatic, and somebody's been breaking into it quite a few times, and not very good. Don't know how to do it without tearing stuff all up. Might be good for one of my daughters. Now, what I was really stopping in here for was the kids, ever since we've had ours, have liked Sierras. And they've both been telling me, Dad, there's two of them down there. This one I know where it came from. My buddy Chuck that I used to work with at GE actually had this one. It came from up north. So more than likely, it's not any count. Of course, he said that it had some issues when he had it. Valves or something like that. And I believe this one is an 86. And he sold it for $1,400. Oh, there's the thing. This is an 80 5. Okay. But the paint's good on it. Which means somebody's repainted it because it was rough when he had it. Got it locked. I can't really see how many miles are on it. But it's got the 84 and 85 seats in it. So they're right for the era. I didn't know it until a buddy of mine told me, but right there behind that little panel on the cigarette, where the cigarette lighter's at, is where your computer connection is, and the computer actually sits up behind that little box in the back there, between the seats. And yeah, they put a new front end on it, that's why it's different. The one right next to it's got the front end of an 87 on it. I know that because that's what the first one was that I had. And that's actually the front end of an 87 Fiero was it GT? I believe it was GT. It's a 6-cylinder front end. Now this one's actually the 4-cylinder front end, but it's off of an 87. So they both got different front ends on them than what they're supposed to have. Unless this is an 87, which it's got some ghetto tint on it, and you can't really see. Somebody tried to doctor this one up. If I remember right, this is an 87. Taillights are thinner. Okay, so maybe we'll be able to see inside this one. 5-speed. This one's got 119,000 on the speedometer. Of course, the factory radio is gone. Allergies. Yep, this one's an 87. Right there. Oh. 04, 87. And this is not the original color. You can tell by looking at the paint real close. And it's shiny, but that's not the original color. In fact, you can see the orange peel in the paint on the back. I mean, it's shiny paint. But for starters, these are supposed to be black, not painted up the same color as the car. I don't have power or anything. I'm not really in the market for another one, but they were fun to drive. And actually, this one's in pretty good shape considering. Of course, a lot of it depends on if the headlights work or not. And they did a good job of hiding what color the car was originally. And maybe it was the same color and they just painted it back. But I'd say this one's a 4-cylinder looking at it. Could be wrong, but it does have the original wheels on it. Which, there's an argument for that one. Those wheels look pretty sharp on that one. And this one actually was this color red to begin with. but they are fun. Fun to drive. Those may have contributed to my back problems a little bit. Dodge, and it looks like it's got ball joint problems. They didn't want so much for that stupid thing. It's been sitting here for almost a year now. They want way too much for it just because it's an extreme best tip. And I don't even think it's originally an extreme best tip. I think somebody just put all the parts up. Plus the driver's side doors caved in. Things all in the bed. Bed's all scratched up. Suppose that's custom. But yeah, this one's been sitting here a while. Somebody ripped the nose clip off of it. Flavor's not too bad. Don't like that front grill, but that's the only complaint I've got on those. Same grill my daughter's got on hers. And I did have one of those. Mine was just a Taurus SE though. Paid $1,000 for it. Yeah, I paid $1,000 for it. Put new head gasket on it, or new head gasket set. New head bolts, and I think I have to do anything else to it. Oh yeah, dude. New head gaskets, new catalytic converter, new coil pack. I had probably, I'm thinking, $1,400 in it at the most, and then I turned around and sold it for $2,400. But I only bought it as an investment, and it did pay off. Of course, I didn't make anything off of my work at all, but that was also the first kind of vehicle I ever changed the head gaskets on. And come to find out, the head gaskets were part of the problem, but it weren't the only problem. The main problem was that it had pushed the freeze plugs out because the idiots had put just regular water in it and hadn't pushed or hadn't flushed it out at all. There was all kinds of sand down in it from where the molding had taken place with it when they were building the motor. But yeah, and I wound up, like I said, I cleared probably $700 or $800 when I sold it again. But then again too, I drove it for almost a year before I sold it, so I kind of got my money's worth back out of it. Not the worst car in the world.